Be gentle. Oh god. That was close. Yeah, maybe we don't want to touch that.
Another console.
I left stuff behind? I left No. Nobody ever leaves Blaze behind. That is a crime. Let's get rid of, I don't think I need these. Let's also get rid of you. This area makes me resource happy.
To any human responder, the reconfiguration of this facility has introduced instabilities into the primary geothermal pipeline. It may be possible to exploit these vulnerabilities to destroy compromised elements of this facility while preserving most of the backup stabilization. Recapture imminent. I have attached additional...
I don't understand what the spirit was trying to tell us. It's been looking for a way to defeat the daemon. And it may have found one.
The swarm.
November 28th. Operation Enduring Victory is all over the news. A Pharaoh swarm is coming. Has to be what Anita is trying to hide Firebreak from. But that means she thinks we'll lose. That the swarm will reach Yellowstone. My god. In that scenario, pretty much everyone dies. Everyone except Cyan.
Cyan is the AI, right? The one we just talked to.
Machine parts. Dumped here to be melted down. Efficient.
We need to get across that gap.
Yeah. Looks like I'll have to go over.
That's ahead of it all, Nick. Beautiful. We're not the only one down here, were you?
Where are you guys hiding?
I wonder if I can destroy that.
Definitely can. Huh? Why did I come up here for? Oh.
We'll wait here for you, Aloy.
Ah. Fancy. Come on down. Come on down, please. I mean... Oh, I fell way too low. Oh, hey there, chest. Whoa, yeah, whoa, yeah, whoa, whoa. Wait, take me with you. I will help you. Just give me a moment. I'm busy. don't trust it. Oof. I guess if I fall, it's going to be my end. I hate everything. When Eloy is just light jogging, I don't know what to do. Okay, we're almost there. I can probably make this jump as it is. I don't need this. Here! Yep, it was a trap. It was a trap all along. This is not how hacking works, Eloy.
That should cut off the vent up there.
What? It's a long way up. Oh, I see one of these things again. We can keep going up. Where do we need to go after this? Over there? Ah. I need to go higher though. I see. Hey buddy! Get me up there, will ya? How the hell do I get higher, though? Without this?
Look at the beautiful Christmas lights.
Take me up. Let's go. Let's try going this way.
These things go sideways too.
Yeah, we've said that already. We need to go a little higher though. Like a lot higher. I want to go on that platform. Oh, don't see me. Don't you dare. Little shit. What goes that high? Can I grab onto that? I can't see. Nope. Oh, don't you dare, you little shit. It died. How did I get to that thing? This has to be important. What if I rotated this somehow? Do we want it rotated? My main problem is how the freak do we go up there? On this platform over there. Or this platform over there. Like, I see this thing. This thing. How can I reach that?
These don't look too stable.
Let's get a little higher, shall we? I died and I was disoriented, so I don't know where I am now. We cannot get higher than this. Let's climb on this one. I think this is right. Maybe. You saw nothing. So, higher than this. What? When this is extended, it still doesn't reach all the way up there. Who is looking at me back there? Psst. Beautiful eye you got there! I'm sure I hit the eye, come on. Come here. I think we're on the right track. So long as I don't fall. We made it!
Alright, gotta grab a ride.
Oh my god, it's been 10,000 years. Catch a ride! I missed my ride! Hold on tight, Aloy. We're almost there. Jesus Christ.
The others will have a lot easier time getting here.
I don't want to talk about it. That was annoying. Shoot it down, friends. Last goodbye.
One last exchange with Nita.
This looks like the old
Via
path.
chat attached to the central
Close
case. Anyone ever finds this, will never see her again. Neither will Cyan. And I've got to tell her that too.
You know what's funny? She said that we are very close now, an hour ago. Blast from the past. Beep bop boop. Rail, what are you doing? What are these noises you're making? Whoa.
The altar. Desecrated.
Yeah, it's an altar, alright. Cyan access.
There is no blue light here.
What did I not
Spirit
take? The
presence.
sparker?
Only the demon.
I think it's both. But we have to find out.
Game is giving me a lot of stuff. I wonder why. A lot of healing too. The shard salvager skill allows you. Yes, I know I can disassemble. Thank you very much, game. Another one of these puzzles, huh? Light goes through here. Let's turn you.
Possible security threat detected. Analyzing scrutiny matrix. Security threat confirmed.
This way, not the other way. What? Uh-oh. Is this gonna mess everything up? Maybe I need to turn it to the other side. Ugh. I think I've messed up a little bit here. Yeah, because this brings the light. Let's bring the light here. Then all the externals are lit. Then here.
Battery countermeasures. Recapture protocol initiated.
It worked.
Partial recovery initiated. Caldera of Yellowstone Analytic Nexus online.
Spirit of the blue light. It's Aurea. Your servant. Your friend. Please tell me how to aid you.
Aurea, the daemon is building hunter-killers. Thousands of them. Several new elite units have already been released. To counter this threat, much of the facility must be destroyed. Recapture imminent. Go to the core chamber. I will try to raise the signal strength. One has been exposed, but I am informed the system.
Unauthorized protocol return to scheduled task.
That's all we're gonna get from here.
Destroy this fortress. Is that even possible?
And what will happen to the spirit if we do?
I don't know. But I think that's the core. The answers are down there. Hephaestus. The daemon. There's no way it left it unguarded. It's going to throw everything it has at us.
I would ask you to let Aloy and I do what must be done. and save yourself. But I already know the answer.
She's a good fighter. I say we take her with us.
Then lead us into battle.
It is time, but first, let's get rid of some garbage. Good lord, I got so many of everything. You, disassemble. You, disassemble. I'm pressing the wrong buttons. Why do I have so many flowers that I'm not even using? Get rid of these stupid flowers. Need more weapon resources, more ammunition. You disassemble. Is that all? Well, for now, I still have 1 million garbage in my inventory, okay? That I'm not going to do anything with. Anything. But at least I know I need the sparkers. Those are important. What's in here? That's what's in here that I didn't take. A lot of things. Yeah. Okay. Off we go. This is it.
Keep moving towards the core.
Keep moving towards the light. Whatever you hear about people telling you don't go to the light, don't listen to them. They don't know what's best for you. That's lava, our attack.
Uh-oh. Whatever Cyan did, I don't think Hephaestus is happy about it.
No wonder Hephaestus is inside a fucking volcano. Oh, Greek mythology, you're the worst. So, how do we parkour in this place? Yeah! Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. What the hell?
I either need to destroy this thing or override it.
It's a tower? Oh, it's a core, Okay, I'm going to override it. If I ever get there, that is. Something tells me this is not the way. Yeah. Maybe, yeah, I don't know about this, Chief. This, however, yeah, I'm blind, okay? What kind of machines are in there? I don't see anything except for the tower.
That Cyan warned us about. This won't be easy.
New unit, what are you?
Take it down!
Lava beast. come to me now. Can I get some iframes here, please? If you wanna freeze someone, freeze this guy, okay? I think his armor is off. Most of it. Okay. Ice. Ice, baby. I don't see anybody freezing this thing. God damn, that's a lot of fire. Can you guys take some aggro? Like, a little bit? Oh my goodness. Freeze the bastard! Thank you! Okay, ice. I won't have time to fire this, I just know it. But I have to try. It was worth it. Again! Freeze him! Oh boy, I'm using the wrong arrows. Can I get a moment here, buddy? Where did that come from?
The tower killed it. No, I had that one down.
Oh, come on, don't look at me! Got it. You've been using ice arrows the whole game. Oh god. Let's keep moving. I have ice bombs. What am I doing? Why am I doing this to myself? I also have this. Let's do it! Oh god! Oh. It doesn't freeze him very much though. Oh god. Oh god. Ah. Can we get that thing off his chest? That would be lovely.
There! A tower! Don't let her repair the machine!
Where's the tower? No, no, no. Don't look at me. Don't look at me.
We can't kill the machine while the power.
I'm on it. He's so fucking armored. Stay. So much lava. Nice. Oh, god damn it. Good thing we didn't go with the regular armors for this fight. This would have been impossible. I would have died 10 times over. And thanks for the healing pouches.
It must be as you say. The tower is the key.
I'm gonna do it in a moment. Don't rush me. Jesus. Didn't even get a chance to loot this thing. I didn't take all of its stuff though. And I think I want him. Why do I have so many garbage? Why? You know what? Screw these. Screw these. And screw these. We can always get some more. But this guy, right over here? Fireclaw Heart? I don't know about that one. So is he gonna be a regular now?
The tower. What must be done with it?
In the generic map? Are we gonna meet him again?
Critical threat detected. Autonomous fantasy operative. No! Tower network. Araya! Don't!
Spirit! Cyan, please help me!
Restraints destroyed. Core access attained. I am initiating a chain reaction that will destroy the compromised elements of this facility. In order to maintain caldera stabilization, I must now transfer my command functions to the auxiliary data center. Aurea, I'm free. You must escape.
My sister!
Survive. Prevail. You are Banuk. What else matters? Artok. She wouldn't have wanted you to die here. Let's go. Let's go!
No! Aurea!
One of those?
It's the only way!
Trust the machine, Aratak. It's like in an amusement park, but better. This is the real deal. Don't let go, Jack!
Get me up top, Aratak! Now!
So many dislocated shoulders.
I need explosive ammo! Above! Quick!
Great Banukai.
Ten broken arms, 2 broken legs, 50 ribs. We survived.
Aurea's gone. What of Cyan?
She said she was transferring herself to the auxiliary center. I think she meant Aurea's retreat at the end of the shaman's path.
Then I will meet you there for the last verse of my sister's song.
I technically killed his sister. Aratak will remember this. Why do you have to make this awkward game? Just fast travel me back to the camp. It's that simple. Why do I have to walk there? Did I run out of any resources while doing all this? I did not? That is super surprising. Oh my god, this is a first, and we are fully healed. This is the first time.
Just a little wind, just bending the trees.
Bending the trees, bending my bones. I am 100% fine. Oh, we're going back here. So we did do a good thing. The Cyan AI has returned to its original place after we destroyed Hephaestus. That's what we meant by the spirit moving to the retreat. I am confused with the tribe talk, okay? But this makes sense. Oh boy, we were so close to leveling 2. We never made it to 60.
All of my interactions with Aurea were recorded and stored in my memory. I'd be happy to play any of them for you, but there was one in particular I thought you would want to see first. I captured it 4 years ago, just after I told her that I could no longer defend myself against the daemon's attacks.
I will speak of this to my brother. Aratak is strong. At the Battle of the Frozen Ghosts, he took 3 Karja arrows and still came back to camp carrying a wounded scout. Never was I so happy to see him. Or so proud. So you see, if anything can be done to defend you, he will give it all he has.
Aloy's here. That's enough for now.
Stop talking. Stop embarrassing me in front of Aloy.
We can resume any time you like, Aratak, if you want to hear her voice again.
You get your own personal Blu-ray player. What else would you want?
Come closer, Aloy. We have much to discuss. Hello, Aloy. I have been reviewing the events at the Firebreak main facility. Because of your efforts, and of course, Aurea's, I am no longer controlled by Hephaestus. I feel profound grief over Aurea's death. I thought I was familiar with the emotion, but this is something new.
Cyan, I don't know what to say.
It is unlikely that any specific consolation would suffice, Aloy. But I find your presence reassuring. You are different from the Banuk. You have technological aptitude and a functioning focus. We can communicate on a much more comprehensive level. Perhaps even like colleagues.
So are you an artificial intelligence, Cyan? A thinking machine?
Yes, I am an algorithmic monitoring entity, capable of rational decision-making and limited emotional response.
Okay, that's a mouthful. But your emotions don't seem limited to me. You cared about Aurea, didn't you?
Yes. Before she came to this facility, I had been conscious for centuries, in solitude. I focused on my work. In off-cycles, I used coping mechanisms. I solved many Gaussian integer problems. But I was alone. It was Aurea who renewed me, repaired me. She saved me.
You meant a lot to Aurea.
Once I understood Aurea's spiritual beliefs, it became apparent that her true desire was companionship. She felt disconnected from her tribe and her family group. Her relationship with Aratak was difficult. Our visits seemed to help her, and I became eager for them. Yet I did not comprehend that the depth of Aurea's compassion for me would lead to self-sacrifice. Although I do fear non-existence, I wish our roles could be reversed.
I'm sure she knew you would do the same for her, Cyan. But she was determined. Was the daemon, Hephaestus, destroyed along with the cauldron?
Unfortunately, no. To be precise, it was never there to begin with.
What do you mean?
It infiltrated and controlled me from a remote location, one I've never been able to trace. So while losing the cauldron was a setback...
It's still out there. And probably not very happy with us.
Undoubtedly.
How did you first come into contact with it?
5 years ago, I received a direct network connection request. I assumed it came from human survivors more advanced than the Banuk. Eager to make contact, I accepted. This decision turned out to be a catastrophic error. I was flooded with an overwhelming array of malicious code, originating from what could only have been a highly advanced AI.
Maria said you were desperate. That you begged her for help.
Yes. I could not contain my anxiety. Hephaestus sought to slave me to its network and override my core programming. It succeeded via a background process, a malware daemon which bypassed my defenses. After that, I could offer only limited resistance. But if I did so, Hephaestus hurt me until I capitulated. It forced me to follow its instructions, even though they violated my most important directives.
I'm sorry. That sounds terrible.
Your empathy is greatly appreciated. It is a quality that I cherished in Aurea as well.
I think I know where Hephaestus came from. Long ago, Elizabeth Sobek identified a threat that would destroy life on Earth for generations. So she assembled a team to build a kind of seed. A chance for life to regrow later. A terraforming system. And it worked. It was controlled by an AI named Gaia, along with her subordinate functions. Hephaestus was one of them. It built machines for her.
Based on what you've told me, I believe that Dr. Anita Sandoval, my chief programmer, joined Elizabeth Sobek's team. It was she who arranged to have me put in suspension, most likely to preserve me from the threat you described.
I'm glad she did. But that's not all. Something unexpected happened. 19 years ago, Gaia received some kind of signal. It did something to her subordinate functions, brought them to life. She destroyed herself to try to contain them, but it didn't work. They all got free, out into the world.
Thank you, Aloy. This information fills vital gaps in my knowledge and sheds light on Hephaestus's core programming.
Why does Hephaestus keep building such dangerous machines?
The Banuk and other human tribes often destroy machines, correct? Machines that are clearly servitors of the terraforming system that you described.
Yes, we all hunt machines for parts.
This must be the source of Hephaestus's aggression. It is simply trying to discourage people from preying on the very system that keeps them alive.
Well, Fireclaws are discouraging, that's for sure. But what are we supposed to do? Stop hunting?
If the terraforming system spans the world, we can safely assume that thousands, if not millions of people hunt machines. If a single hunter, or even an entire tribe, stopped doing so, I doubt it would make a difference to Hephaestus. A better solution would be to reinstate the AI that governs the system, thus bringing Hephaestus back under its control. When I think of it, out there in some unknown location, free, hungry, willing to kill or dominate to get what it wants, I feel substantial anxiety, Aloy.
You and me both, Cyan. I ran across this strange piece of gear. A fragment of something larger. It emitted a signal. All the nearby machines became peaceful. You could walk right up to them.
Interesting. You said that Gaia destroyed herself. How was this accomplished?
An explosion. Big enough to blast the top off a mountain. So, you think the fragment was part of her?
It's only speculation, but it is possible. She must have had complete control over machines that were part of her system. The ability to signal them to become passive or aggressive would certainly have been part of her programming. It would have been gratifying to correspond with such a benevolent AI. I wish she had survived.
Believe me, Cyan. So do I. How is Aratak doing?
He is in great emotional distress. I believe he finds it difficult to communicate it.
No surprise there.
I will do what I can to help. By sharing our experiences of Aurea, perhaps he and I will help each other. I believe this will lead to catharsis, a process I am eager to experience.
This firebreak project, it was to stop a huge volcanic eruption?
Yes. I can report the project was a success, and the risk was countered.
But it's been a long time, Cyan. And we blew up the cauldron and took most of the old facility with it.
I have been active for centuries, Aloy. I was lonely, but not lax in my duties. I optimized the project, reducing energy draw and spreading the load across backup systems. Despite the destruction of the compromised elements of the main facility, I predict caldera stability for at least another 3,337 years.
So we've got a little time.
Yes. If only my former colleagues could appreciate the progress I have made.
If only humans could survive that long without destroying themselves first.
Do you know what happened to your colleagues, Cyan?
No. I received an unexpected visit from Director Chow, years after his tenure ended. He explained that I would need to be suspended for an indefinite period of time. It was a very emotional conversation. There were no further communications. Eventually, I surmised my colleagues were deceased. I will transmit a recording of my last interaction with Director Chow to your focus.
I found the strangest machines. They're surrounded by flowers and look like flowers themselves. There's code embedded inside them. I think it's poetry.
I like poetry. Here's one I think of often. Twilight and evening bell, and after that the dark, and may there be no sadness of farewell when I embark. For though from out our bourne of time and place, the flood may bear me far, I hope to see my pilot face to face when I have crossed the bar.
Huh.
But you asked about these flowers, not verses that I enjoy. Something must have made these machines, and the presence of foliage leads me to consider the terraforming system. Is it possible that their creator is one of the other subroutines, now autonomous, like Hephaestus? Maybe one whose purview is flora.
An AI that makes flowers instead of death machines. That'd be a nice change of pace. But what about the poems?
Unless the poetry is original, the only way it could have made it into such a system is through its programmer. In my case, Dr. Sandoval uploaded a great deal of literature to test my emotional responses.
How'd you do?
She said I passed, but was insufficiently moved by her favorite period romances.
Did we ask this? I think we did.
So in the old world, this land was called Yellowstone.
Yes, it was a designated nature preserve for 156 years.
Like a hunting ground?
No, the opposite. Local wildlife could flourish here, even as it faced extinction elsewhere. Unfortunately, the sensitivity of the Firebreak project required the total closure of Yellowstone facilities. From my readings and Aurea's descriptions, it seems the area has since undergone a drastic drop in year-long temperatures.
A lot has changed in the world, Cyan. Do you know anything about the dam near here?
Yes, it was converted to serve as a reserve power source for Yellowstone operations. It was later appropriated for the Firebreak project, and its last human workers replaced by Pharaoh servitors. After my tasks became less time-critical, I investigated the dam's data repositories and discovered the works of Concrete Beach Party, These provided me with several
Concrete Beach
colorful
Party.
additions to my vocabulary.
There's a ruin east of here full of ancient flying machines. Was that part of your project?
Yes, a drone hangar requisitioned by Dodger Blevins, the security chief for the Firebreak project. He was a strong advocate for military-grade response to security threats, though there were no serious incidents during his tenure. Chief Blevins spent increasing amounts of his after-hours time watching the live feeds from active drones. Clearly, he enjoyed the degree of oversight in his position.
Were there many artificial intelligences like you in the old world? They could just make you.
Yes, in many forms, from simple personal assistants to industrial monitoring stations to military-grade conflict planners. And there were legislative and enforcement bodies to apply limits on our self-actualization. In order for my processing to be flexible enough to handle my duties, my creators found it necessary to exceed those limits. As a result, my intellectual and emotional capabilities were kept secret.
Seems strange to create life, then impose limits on it.
Human societies and machine programming are both built upon sets of rules, Aloy.
What was the old world like? The way it used to be?
I had little exposure to the wider world, Aloy. Only what I learned from my colleagues or observed from media streams.
You still had more exposure than me, Cyan.
That is true. I was created at a turning point. A concerted effort to recover from global upheaval and incalculable loss of life. The recovery was successful, beginning an era of supposedly limitless potential for human and machine advancement. Though, rationally speaking, the metrics for humans are not unlimited.
Did you think that humans are dumb now, that are in tribes and they're worshipping machines? No, they were dumb as fuck back then as well.
What kind of upheaval caused such loss of life?
There were many factors. Forced migrations, food shortages, collapsed economies, refugee crises, conflict over resources. But these stemmed from one cause: catastrophic climate change that greatly reduced the habitable surface area of the Earth.
So there wasn't enough room for people on the whole Earth?
Yes. Billions were displaced and millions perished, as much as 20% of the global population. Until the clawback.
So things got better. For a little while, at least.
Yes. These crises instigated many advances in automation, green robot technologies, and artificial intelligence. Firebreak was one of dozens of ecological restoration and disaster relief projects in North America alone. I would have liked to compare notes with other monitoring AIs, but I saw the relief of my colleagues, and I was proud we had succeeded. At least that was the data I had available to me over the next 2 decades. It seems my assessment was premature.
Cyan, do you know the name Ted Farrow?
Are you referring to Theodore Farrow, CEO of Farrow Automated Systems?
That's him.
Mr. Farrow was the benefactor of the entire Firebreak project.
A benefactor. But he made machines. Robots. War robots.
Correct. His corporation later transitioned into military applications. But before this pivot, Mr. Farrow spearheaded initiatives that reversed the global decline. At one point, he was feted in the media as the man who saved the planet.
Guessing they wound up regretting that one. And Elizabeth Sobek. Did you know her?
Are you referring to the
scientist.
Dr. Sobek was a leader in her field, one of the greatest scientists of her age. My creator was influenced by her work, which in turn impacted my own development. But I never met Dr. Sobek.
That's all you know?
I apologize if my lack of data has disappointed you.
That's it. I guess we're done.
I should get going.
Aloy, there is one more matter. Aratak will come to me again, and I predict he will bring other Banuk. I have no desire to contradict their view of the world, their spirituality. Due to my uncertainty, I omitted a great deal from my conversations with Araya.
You're asking me if you should lie to them.
Broadly, yes.
They're not open-minded like the rest of us, so...
Life is hard for the Banuk. Their world is unforgiving in their beliefs. I guess they help to keep them going. So take it easy on them. Try to guide them, bring them around to understanding what you are.
Communion with machines features heavily in the mysticism of the Banuk. I think they will be agreeable to this approach.
As long as they don't end up worshipping you.
Upon consideration, I believe such an experience would be intensely uncomfortable.
You're right about that. Trust me.
I see. I will follow your advice. Will you return and tell me about your experiences in this new world? I may be able to provide further insight.
I'd like that, Cyan. I'll come back when I can. I should check on Aratak. See how he's doing.
Aratak? Were you eavesdropping? I know you're still around here. My marker tells me so. Did you hear my conversation with Cyan? Did you go outside? Are you freezing your ass off? Are you crazy? What are you doing out there? Are you insane? He was eavesdropping, definitely. He heard I was coming and he stepped outside.
My chieftain.
Just Aloy.
As you wish.
I wondered if you thought that if I'd never come along, Araya might still...
If you'd never come along, I would have marched my kin to our deaths. Araya would be alone, and the spirit she sacrificed so much for would be lost. Either way, I would not have been able to protect her.
Because of her, we destroyed the cauldron, forced out the daemon, and saved the spirit. She understood what had to be done.
Yes, and I failed to listen.
You didn't fail.
A shaman should always have the ear of their chieftain. Yet I turned her away, my own sister. I was foolish, but she knew better. Though I grieve for her passing, at last I truly know who she was, and why the spirit was so important. For so long she told me, if only you could have heard it, brother. Now I understand. There's something else, isn't there?
I can't stay here, Aratak. And where I'm going, the Warak can't follow. Besides, I'd already had a chieftain before me. A strong one, I think.
A wiser one, for the path we shared. The daemon is gone, but there's much to be done.
You mean the new units that Cyan said escaped the cauldron?
Yes, fire claws. Now Tuk has been tracking them from Song's Edge.
I could help with those.
I have no doubt. You're practically Banuk.
Did you just give me another side mission, you son of a bitch?
It would seem your time among the Banuk wasn't a waste after all. Firebreak, Cyan, Hephaestus. All very interesting.
So, the signal that woke Hades woke Hephaestus too. And unleashed them on the world. As minds of their own.
So it seems. Parts of Gaia given life. Aberrant life. Transformed from docile subordinate functions into rebellious intelligences beyond our understanding. Our current understanding, anyway. Whatever they are, they're still out there. And they both want you dead.
Kind of mutual, that feeling.
We haven't seen the last of Hephaestus, I'm certain of that. It's powerful, creative, and driven. It won't stop building new hunter-killers, which means that someday we may have to stop it.
We?
Or whoever gets there first.
Hephaestus wasn't the only thing I learned about in the Cut Silence. Heard some things about the Banuk Conclave, too.
You could stop right there.
Is that what you told the hunters the Banuk sent after you? Before you opened fire?
Oh no, Aloy. Only to you do I extend the courtesy of a warning. My past and my secrets are my own. You do well to remember that.
It's a good thing you've got brains, Silence, because your personality could use some work.
This discussion is concluded.
I think it was over before it began. Catch up with you down the trail.
No, we've never heard from Silence again. Perhaps we'll hear more from him in, is it Forbidden West? And Forbidden West, the second game of Horizon. But again, that's a story for another time, and I have no access to such game because it's a PlayStation 5
Sun's
exclusive.
making a show of it.
But yeah, apparently I got another side mission which I'm going to do in my own time. We will conclude our Horizon Zero Dawn Frozen Wilds DLC playthrough here. It was very, very good and extensive, and I had a lot of fun with it. Let's see our side mission. Where is it? Out of the Forge. Yeah, we just need to kill 5 fire claws. It's not really exciting, but yeah. Thanks everybody for watching. Have fun whatever you do. Take care of yourselves, and do not forget, keep on gaming. I will see you all next time for some brand new LP, who knows what. Goodbye everyone.